Nice to meet you guys. I just got the license like 7 days ago, and of course doesn't have the license picture because I didn't get it yet because I just paid them on the last 10 days, and I think that I will go to SEC tomorrow to get the license so it doesn't show the picture yet. That's fine. So let's go to the company history first so that you can know what exactly someone what is Satang Pro, how you suddenly this exchange Satang Pro get the license. Who is Satang Pro? Satang Pro is established 2 years ago, almost 2 years, and then at that time we increased capital to 3 million and we create that exchange, which is Thai digital asset exchange. And this exchange, you guys may know about it. JFIN, Bangkok Bank shut down the account, those kind of stuff. So with that one, we decided rather than to go with this brand, why don't we just rebrand it to Satang Pro. Basically, I will cover about what is Satang first, and you will see why we call Satang Pro later on. On 2018, we think that in order to make sure that we are qualified with cybersecurity standard, we apply to get ISO, which is specialized in information security management. Actually, we are the first company. I really don't want to emphasize that, but we are the first company that literally apply to get this license. But there is some company that get before us, and then we are become second exchange that get this license. So that's why we cannot announce as well. So never mind. So I just put this in the slide. And then on September we rebrand to Satang Pro, and on January we get the license from SEC to be able to operate as a digital asset exchange. So with the vision, I think with vision and mission, basically, even though we're focusing on exchange right now, but on our product side, we want to use Satang in we want to enable cryptocurrency and digital asset to use in daily life, not just speculation on the exchange. That is our vision, and we want to see you have crypto, C-coin basically. I'm part of C-coin as well. You can use C-coin to buy noodle on street food. That is something that I want to see. And it's not just one street food. You can go anywhere around Thailand and buy this street food with C-coin or another cryptocurrency. That is our vision that we want to see. That's why this one. No. Go ahead. Go. Again. Stop. This one. Okay. That's why we have 3 products that we want to have for Satang. That's why we call Satang Pro, which is my shares right now. That Satang and Pro. Pro is mean professional, trader that want to be a pro to trade on cryptocurrency exchange. Why we also have another product. Satang Pro is digital asset exchange, right? With Satang app is going to be wallet, digital asset wallet that allow you to spend anywhere in Thailand with cryptocurrency that you have. And with Satang Shop is will allow merchandise to accept cryptocurrency. That's our general idea. And with these 3 products, wait a second. With these 3 products, we think that it's going to accomplish our mission that you can use crypto anywhere in Thailand, and then we can expand beyond Thailand as well in the future if economic scale allow us to do that. But first we need to start with Satang Pro first, because we think exchange is the fundamental that you need to have, and then we can move on to another product. So let's go with the next slide, please. This one is just the general idea that normal feature that people have, exchange have is stuff here. Okay. Because those is the normal feature that usually exchange also have, right? But this one Of course, high security because we don't want to say that we are the best one in market at the moment, because when you are talking about security, no one really 100%. That means even though like we 100%, but we still have the mechanism to detection, prevention, and investigation in this case. And of course, with the second bullet is about like instant deposit and withdrawal with no fee. With this second feature, we are at, only one exchange in Thailand right now that can do this one. When we are talking about instant deposit and withdrawal, we are talking about Thai baht. So basically, once you when you want to deposit Thai baht into Satang Pro at the moment, you don't need to wait 5 minutes. Instant, real time. And then if you want to withdraw Thai baht out to your bank account, you can do it immediately as well. No need to wait 5 minutes, 20 seconds. I think it's going to take about 5 seconds to do that. And that means it's almost real time, near real time basically. And we don't charge anything. And with the third bullet is about like, we think that with USDT, not only because once we list, there is another exchange list following us as well. So that's why. This slide is too old for the new about like, we actually, at that time, we are the only one that lists the USDT. But at the moment, there is another exchange. Even the listing exchange also list another stablecoin as well too, after we list USDT. And then we think with the last bullet is about like, I really don't remember what's my password. And I use Google and Facebook a lot, so that's why we think that authentication with Google and Facebook allow users to use exchange easily. That's why with Satang Pro, this is the highlight that we have, the thinking that we have right now. Next slide, please. Apart from that, we also, because I'm the C coin father, that's why anything that can support C coin. Of course, because in C coin we have C-note reward. Like in order to have C-note, you need to have at least 1,000 C-note, 1,000 C coin to create a C-note. But with Satang Pro, when you deposit only, let's say 1 C coin, you still be able to get the reward from that C-note. Why we can achieve that? Because like we pool all the customer money, not money, C coin. When it reach 1,000 C coin, we create another pool for them. And then with 88% from C-note reward, you will get like, we will send directly to customer that holding the C coin in Satang Pro. So that means like in this bear market and every coin go down like 80%, 90%, you don't want to trade. You cannot trade future market as well. What you can do is hold. Okay, fine, you want to hold. But if you hold as a C coin, you still get some reward on this one. And actually, we are only, I think it's only 2 exchanges, one of the 2 exchanges in the world that have this kind of feature at the moment. Even Binance, Bitrate doesn't have this one. And yeah, next slide please. Now this one is about fee. Here is startup that is the flagship application that we want to enable cryptocurrency to use in daily life. So what is the feature inside Satang application? We don't want to call Satang wallet because when you search wallet, like in Google's store, Apple Store, Google Play, Apple Store, you will see a lot of wallet application, True Wallet, Coinbase Wallet, like many 10 wallets that you're going to see. That's why we choose the name Satang app. And with this one, actually it's a wallet, but it's a digital asset wallet. So what is the feature inside? So with this one, with this wallet, it's going to support the prompt pay payment network. And it's going to be able to allow you to use cryptocurrency as a collateral for getting like fiat currency. Why you think that the coin is going to go up for sure in the future, but you need the money right now, and you have like Bitcoin in your hand and you don't want to sell. So you can use that Bitcoin as a personal loan basically for this case. And then we will build in the exchange, a simple exchange that connect directly to Satang Pro, and then it's going to convert from, let's say, Thai baht to Bitcoin or Bitcoin to Zcoin, whatever pairing that Satang Pro having at the moment. And then, of course, portfolio is something that you need to have as well to make sure that you know how much profit that you make. Not gain profit, just like the profit that just show on the paper, on the screen. That's it. And then you can send a request token, any token via chat. But that one is another like future, not at the moment. With deposit and withdrawal is something that we want to make is simplify as much as possible. Can you go to next slide? Which here is the interface that actually we want to release this application in the end of this month. But not all the features that I talked about that, but just like main feature that you're going to see, which is for example like PromptPay or like loan maybe not because we need to talk with regulator first, but it's already in our pipeline that we want to achieve that goal. So that's why this is the interface that's going to show you that how can we achieve the PromptPay using cryptocurrency. So with this PromptPay, we are talking about 35 million users at the moment in Thailand that support cryptocurrency, not cryptocurrency, Thai baht via PromptPay QR code. So that means with this application startup, it allows you to use Bitcoin to pay any merchants, any user that support PromptPay, 35 million users right away. That is something that we want to achieve because we think cryptocurrency, digital asset, is not just trading, it's about using in daily life. And with this one, it can achieve mass adoption immediately. So as you can see that you can even select the coin that you want to spend. We're not like, hey, because I'm the Zcoin father, I will support only Zcoin. Yes, that one is going to be the first phase for sure. But then later on, we will add another coin like Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, maybe not, I don't know, but like other coin that list on Satang Pro is going to show on here that you can select basically, or even you can combine multiple coins together and pay to the merchants or another person via PromptPay. In this case, we show 7-Eleven, and we think that in the future, 7-Eleven will support QR code as a PromptPay QR code. But at the moment, not yet. They still support True Wallet, and so just in the our hope that 7-Eleven going to support PromptPay. That is something that's why we put 7-Eleven logo in here. Go to the next slide. I think it's 45 million, right? Not 35 million. Sorry, but I think it's 45 million at the moment. And this one is about loan that basically you can use your coin as a collateral for getting Thai baht. And then you can withdraw that money out. That's what I mean. We hold the coin for you, right? Once we can make sure that once the coin price go down, we can liquidate that coin out. So in this case, if you want to still hold that coin, you need to put more coin back. Or if the coin go up, you have the right to claim your coin back with paying the Thai baht, includes interest. That is something that we are already working on the UI. But in regulator side, we need to talk with a lot of agency, not like that is our idea, and we don't implement. But when I want to roll out, is something that they need to talk with regulator first. With Snapshot, we think that of course, even though you can use startup to pay any PromptPay, or with someone that want to access cryptocurrency. But we are talking about merchandise like e-commerce or even like point of sale that they want to accept cryptocurrency, and they also want to hold cryptocurrency as well. I mean, like when you're talking about PromptPay, of course the destination they hold Thai baht. That's fine. We already enable 45 million users to accept that. But with the, let's say with the merchandise that they also want to hold cryptocurrency, and this cryptocurrency is going to be like not just, let's say user want to use Satang app to pay. Can you go to next page? This one. If user want to pay as a C coin, but the merchandise itself want to store as a Bitcoin, we will allow them to do that. Basically, like auto convert for the merchandise. And it's not just like you can use combined cryptocurrency to pay to these merchants, and the merchandise have the preferred cryptocurrency that they want to hold in exchange, which is in this case Satang Pro. So that's why with 3 products, because today when I'm holding Satang Pro, what does it mean? Actually, it means Satang Pro is just another subset of the product of Satang. And our mission, we want to make sure that cryptocurrency is not just trading and speculation. It's something that we can use in daily life. Thank you so much.